Hello and welcome on my YouTube channel Travel Tech. I'm really happy that you are watching my YouTube video. Thanks a lot. Please don't forget to subscribe and also hit the bell so that you get a new notification each time when I upload a new video. Today we will be looking at the DJI Mini 3 Pro. This is the new mini drone from DJI. It has obstacle avoidance sensors, it has a 4K camera that can record videos up to 4K 60 frames per second and a lot of other smart intelligent features. In short, the DJI Mini 3 Pro is the best mini drone that we can buy at the moment on the market. The photo quality is good, the video quality is good, the flight time is amazing, all the smart intelligent flight modes, they work really well, and there's basically nothing we can complain about. The only thing is that the internal storage comes up just to 1.2 gigabyte. If you want to buy this drone, you will find a link in the description below the video. There you will be forwarded to my partner shop and there you will get a really good price for this drone. If you want to know how you can win the drone and if you want to learn more about all the features the DJI Mini Pro has, then you should watch the video till the end. Enjoy! The DJI Mini 3 Pro has obstacle avoidance sensors at the front, at the back and also at the bottom. All videos are stabilized with a 3-axis gimbal. The camera can record videos with a resolution up to 4K with 60 frames per second. The aperture is much bigger so that more light can be captured with the camera. That means that in low light conditions you can take better photos and videos. The drone has an internal storage of 1.2 gigabyte. So if you're recording videos with a high resolution, this won't last too long. There are 3 different packages with the DJI Mini 3 Pro. The standard package includes the drone itself with 1 battery and the normal controller. And this costs around, I think, 900 bucks. Furthermore, you have the possibility to buy the drone itself with 1 battery and a smart controller. And if you really have the money, just buy it. There's nothing to worry about. It has only advantages and it's just amazing to fly the drone with this smart controller. You don't have to put in your phone all the time, you don't have to connect. This smart controller is really worth the money. And then we have the biggest package, which is called Fly More Combo. There we got the drone, 3 batteries in total, so we have a total flight time of around 90 minutes. Then you can choose either you take the smart controller or the normal one. And you also get this travel bag and some additional accessories. The camera of the drone has now a larger sensor and a larger aperture. It's now possible to record vertical photos and videos like shown in the footage here. To speak for me, I think 99% of the videos I record are in the horizontal format, but it can be useful for professional filmmakers. So now let's start the drone and look at the flight performance. I'm super excited! This is my first flight with the DJI Mini 3 Pro, but as you can see it hovers super stable in the air. The drone has GPS and GLONASS and can recognize the starting point to use the return to home function. And as always, I'm already used to other DJI drones. The flight performance is just super amazing and I think every beginner will be able to fly this drone without any flight experience. When I hover with the drone at one place and if I turn it around in cycles, it stays like a rock at its place. The drone has obstacle avoidance sensors and as we fly closer to the car, you can already hear that the drone has spotted the obstacle, in this case the car, and the drone stops to fly any further in order to prevent the drone from a crash. But right now let's do first a range test and see how far we can take the drone. The range is increasing. Another thing I want to show you is the digital zoom. If we record videos in 4K, we can use a twice digital zoom. In 2.7K, 3 times digital zoom, and in Full HD, a 4 times digital zoom. So if you want to use the zoom function, you have to think about which video resolution you choose. The drone now reached a distance of around 500 meters. I can still control the drone, the app is running smoothly, and the signal is super strong. According to DJI, it is possible to fly the drone up to a distance of 10 kilometers, which comes up to 6 miles. If you lose the signal to the drone, this is no problem, because the drone will automatically come back home. The drone comes with 5 different quick shots: drone, rocket, circle, helix and asteroid. For the first one we will use drone and the drone should rise till a height of 100 meters. Then I have to mark an object, in this case this is me, and then I will start the recording. 3, 2, 1, go! The drone will now fly away from me and climb an altitude. Like that you can produce an astonishing shot. The drone is flying on autopilot, so we don't have to care about anything. Once the drone is done with the quick shot, the drone automatically comes back home. In rocket flight mode, the drone climbs vertically to a height that we have previously determined. For the whole quick shot, the drone is running on autopilot, so we don't have to care about anything. Once the quick shot is done, the drone comes back to the starting point. And this applies for every quick shot. One idea of using the rocket flight mode in a smart way is just to lay down on the floor, and then the drone will rise upon us. For the quick shot circle, the drone flies a clearly drawn circle around us, and we can set the distance to the object. We can also decide whether the drone flies to the left or to the right around us. This looks particularly spectacular when we are standing on a mountain or tower. As you have noticed, there are a lot of different possibilities on how you can use these quick shots to produce amazing video footage. For the quick shot helix, we can set the distance to the object and to which height the drone should climb. This is the difference between circle and helix. In circle, the drone is rising in height. Again, this looks astonishing if you are standing on a mountain or tower. If we use the quick shot asteroid, we can produce this exceptional footage. This footage makes every intro or outro look amazing. Another super amazing thing DJI has come up with are called master shots. For master shots, we have to mark an object in the app, in this case this is me, and then the drone will perform different intelligent flight modes like circle, helix, zooming and so on. The total flight time is around 2 minutes, and we have to be careful with the environment because the drone has no obstacle avoidance sensors on the side. As you can see right here, there are a lot of trees around me. And if I'm not 100% careful, the drone will probably crash into a tree. In the DJI Fly app, we find a small library and we can choose different types: original, epic, happy, calm, pop and so on. Now I will show you 2 different master shots. I really like the master shots, and using the master shots also beginners can produce spectacular video footage. DJI promised to add more and more templates in the future for master shots, so I think this will gonna be amazing. If we click on the panorama mode in the DJI Fly app, we can choose between 4 different settings. The first one we try is the 180-degree setting. The result is a panoramic photo with a very wide field of view. The next panorama mode is called Thea, and the drone will take a 360-degree photo. The result is just this amazing photo. You can tap into the photo and you can share the photo easily online on Facebook or on Instagram. And your friends can check where you are and what you are doing, and they can basically be with you. Also back on board is hyperlapse. By using hyperlapse we can easily produce spectacular time-lapse footage. We can either leave the drone at one place, like you can see on the hyperlapse footage here from the sunset, or we can also move the drone freely around. We can also draw waypoints on a map or choose another function that the drone flies just in one direction and we take care of the camera. Now let's try Point of Interest 3.0. I marked my car in the DJI Fly app and the drone will now follow me and fly a circle around my car, and the drone will try to keep the distance the same. Even though I'm driving quite fast, 30 to 40 kilometers per hour, I think the DJI Mini 3 Pro is doing quite an amazing job. Even though, as you can see in the footage, that the drone has sometimes to correct its position. But nevertheless, I think for this mini drone, what you get out of this powerful small monster, I think this is just amazing. If there are no obstacles inside of the drone so that the drone can see the moving object all the time, there is no problem at all. Sometimes if there's a tree coming up, you can see that the drone has to correct its position. But all in all, you could see it here. For the first time there was a tree and the drone was still able to spot the car. And now right here there's another big tree, a really big tree, but the drone could catch up with the car again. Now you know what you can expect from Point of Interest 3.0, and I think it's pretty amazing. By using Active Track 4.0, the drone is following an object, in this case my car. I'm driving around 25 to 35 kilometers per hour, and the drone has to deal with obstacles, as you can see in the footage. The first one was the tree, and there's another tree coming up, and the drone is now flying slower because I'm also driving slower, because I was just looking at the screen from the smart controller what the drone is doing. But the drone spotted me again and came back to keep the same distance like at the beginning. To sum it up, I think the DJI Mini 3 Pro is also doing with Active Track and Point of Interest an amazing job for this mini drone. The camera records videos in 4K with up to 60 frames per second, or 2.7K, 60 frames per second as well, or Full HD with up to 120 frames per second. By using Full HD we can also produce cool slow motion footage. The camera can also record HDR videos, but this is only available for the frame rates 24, 25 and 30 frames per second. To get the most out of the videos you can also use the D-Cinelike color profile. The camera has a larger sensor than the previous model, the DJI Mini 2, and has an effective resolution of 48 megapixels. The larger sensor allows the camera to capture more light, producing better noise-free photos and videos in low-light conditions. The maximum video bitrate has increased significantly to 150 megabits per second compared to the DJI Mini 2. The camera produces good photos and videos also in low-light conditions, as we can see in the footage right here. Overall, I'm really satisfied with the photo and video quality of the DJI Mini 3 Pro. We can produce great shots even in low-light conditions. We always have to keep in mind that the drone weighs only 249 grams and DJI has already built in an excellent camera. Currently, the DJI Mini 3 Pro has the best camera on the market that we can get on a mini drone that weighs less than 249 grams. Photos can be recorded either in the JPEG format or in DNG RAW. This allows professional photographers to get the most out of their images. The possibility of taking vertical photos as well as the many different photo modes, such as 180 degrees or sphere, leave nothing to be desired in the semi-professional area. I am also completely satisfied with the photo quality. The DJI Mini Pro is at the moment the best mini drone that we can buy on the market. The photo and video quality is good, the flight time is good, all the intelligent flight modes, they are doing an amazing job. There are actually only two things where I can complain about. This is the internal storage of only 1.2 GB and the other one is the SD card slot. This isn't protected with an additional cover or something, so if you crash the drone, your SD card could potentially drop out. And another thing that we can complain about is of course the price. The price for the DJI Mini 3 Pro is around 900 bucks. The price for the Hubsan Cine Mini Pro, which is another mini drone, comes up to I think 600 or 650 bucks. And from the Xiaomi X8 Mini, the price is around 450 bucks. But we have always to keep in mind that the technical specs from the DJI Mini Pro and also the performance is just amazing. There's no other mini drone right now on the market that can be compared to the DJI Mini Pro. So if you want to know where you can buy the DJI Mini 3 Pro, check out the link in the description below the video. There you will be forwarded to my partner shop and there you will find an amazing price for the DJI Mini 3 Pro. If you have any questions, please leave me a comment below the video. I am happy to help you. So now this video has come to an end, but I forgot maybe the most important thing because you are watching this video. You can actually win the DJI Mini 3 Pro. Therefore, that you are eligible for winning the drone, please leave me a comment below the video and write how much subscribe buttons you could find in this video. And furthermore, please explain to me why you want to win the DJI Mini 3 Pro and what for you will be using it. And of course you have to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell. I wish good luck to all of the participants. If you liked today's video, please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel and really important, also hit the bell so that you get a new notification each time when I upload a new video. Thanks a lot. So right now the video has really come to an end and I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.